Happy Monday! It's Danae. I'm Danae Treadway for you guys that don't know me. I'm in Ohio and I am a Sapphire Crown Princess. I have been doing SeneGence now since December of 2016. So actually I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary here in the next week or two. So if you hop on, say hi. I'm going to try my best to not look at all the comments so I don't get distracted because it happens easily for me. So thank you guys so much for joining. I am so pumped about this, and these trainings, aren't they amazing? So you are literally getting the trainings from the best of the best. Tonight's Emma Stedman. She is going to kill it also. Hi, Kate. And I want to talk to you guys about upselling and a few things that the company offers that you might not even know. They started offering these SeneSales and SeneSponsor extra gifts in incentives, I guess, in April of this year. Hey. All right. I'm really trying not to look at the comments. But anyways, so I am in Ohio. I'm 29 years old, and I see a few of my team coming on. I have been doing this, like I said, for 2 years. I have 2 boys. They are 5, or they just turned 6 and 8. I'm like, what are my kids' ages? And they're my life. So I have no background in multi-level marketing at all. My background was in fiber optic internet sales. So nothing to do with makeup at all. But I am so excited and so blessed, and this is the best company to be with. You guys are seriously in the right place at the right time, and it's just getting better. So it's getting so much better. All right, so let's go down to it. So a huge thing that I do that has been super successful for me is, number 1, upselling. So upselling is my jam, and I tell my team all the time, I say, guys, you need to make sure you're upselling to people, and you're not doing it to be, try to get their money. You're not doing it to annoy them. You're doing it to save them money, number 1, because they're going to see your product tomorrow, and they're going to say, oh, I wish I saved on shipping. Number 2, to help a need. So before I get into that, I am going to show you guys some of these programs that are offered in the back office. You can find all of this information there. So I'm going to flip my screen around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So there's 2 different types of programs. So there is, if you go to your back office under resources, you're going to go under recognition programs and reports, and you're going to see every different little thing that we offer. There's so many different trips and incentives that you can get, and I am kind of like Molly. I don't know if you guys watch Molly's training, but my one goal is Lips trip. Okay, how awesome is Hong Kong? Like, when would you ever go to Hong Kong in your life? In Australia, I am so blessed to be earning Australia and going to New Zealand. I'm so flippin' excited for it. So that is my one goal, and Molly's training tells you that she's kind of the same as me. And we've talked about it before, that I am not a huge, big organized person, guys. I am not. I'm being honest to you. I have goals. I have what I want to do, but I am not the type that is like super organized. I am more like I'm going to do the work and it's going to come type of thing. So that's, if you find one thing you want to focus on, even if it's something little per day that you want to focus on, then you will be able to achieve them. So right now, just for example, in my team, I have one of my teammates that's actually doing a challenge. So she challenges herself, or she'll text me and say, okay, challenge me to do something or sell something. And she'll post that on her pages. She'll say, all right, guys, I've been challenged to sell, 10 mascaras by the end of the week. Hopefully I can help me hit my goal. And a lot of times, if you feel like you're challenged to do these little things, like make your husband challenge you. Say, okay, I want to sell this much this week. What are you going to challenge me to sell? And focus it on one thing. and you're gonna do it. So that is huge, and it's crazy how much you can get done if you do things like that. So going back to this, if you go to the SeneSales and SeneSponsoring tab, you're gonna see here the different things that you can earn. So there's 3 different levels, and this actually started on April 1st. You always get these pins for your sales. So these are on, they go on your little lanyard, oh my gosh, I can't think right now. Whatever. You know what I mean, the lanyard. Why am I saying lanyard? What is it called? And then there's the SeneSponsoring one also. So you can look here for all of the details. Where do you get one to lose a husband? Trust me, he's not always amazing. So you can see that you can win all of these different things now, guys. Trust me. Charm holder. Thank you, Hillary. Lord. I'm like, what am I saying? So you can, each quarter, so this is per quarter, so you have your SeneSales and SeneSponsoring. So you're able to earn prizes now. So you can click on here to see the gifts that are available that you can earn. So you, if you're a Ruby, you're going to be able to get, and here's the quarters, April 1st to June 30th, October to December. So a new quarter starts January 1st. So you can go and see if you're close to this also. So level 1 is for Ruby. So Ruby right here, it shows you your PV requirements to hit that, which means that if you break this up per month, you're going to say, for Ruby, it's going to be 2,500 PV a month, or that can be 80 PV a day, which is $160 in sales a day. Totally doable. I really work at it. I like to do big live sales once a month or once every 2 months, and I can knock out massive sales by just doing that. Now, I don't mean that you want to do sales all the time, because that's why people purchase a lot, but they also purchase consistently normal price. So I have a lot of fun in my group. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys have saw me do some crazy stuff. So you need to make sure that you are being yourself. And I know that's hard sometimes, because you see all these different things on social media, where you see people that, you know, do it this way, or you do it this way. And so you get sidetracked from your own goals because you're seeing other people do it a different way. You need to do it the way that's going to work for you. And it's good to look up to people, but it's not good to try to compare yourself and say, oh, they're so pretty on Instagram, or like, you know, they do it this way. Well, try to find your niche. My niche is to be crazy, okay? That's my niche because I am, and I like to do fun stuff, and I try to think of things all the time that I would want to purchase from people for. So like if somebody's doing something, why would I want to purchase from them? You know, what are they giving me differently that all the rest of us are not giving me? And that's customer service 101. You need to make sure that you are providing your current customer base with the utmost customer service. They're your best friends. So that is a huge, huge thing for me. I have a good customer base because I take care of them. I make sure that when I sell to somebody, that I am following up with them. I make sure that I know what they had purchased from me before, and I look at their profile. You know, I see what's going on in their life. I say, oh my gosh, I see you have a Christmas party next week. You need to try a new color, girl. What do you need? You know, let's do something bold. And make sure that you're looking into their lives. When's their birthdays? You know, what are they doing for New Year's Eve? Where are they going on any vacations this winter? You know, do they need tinted moisturizer? Do they need SeneSun? Do they need a update on their skincare? So getting customers and making sure that you are following up with them is critical. Now, I have a really not organized system of doing that, but it works for me. So I use my notes on my phone for everything. I literally would die without the notes on my phone. And that's how I follow up with people, is I make sure that I look at my notes. When did I sell this? Hey, how do you love this tinted moisturizer? What can I do for you? So you want to upsell to your customers always. Listen to what they say to you. So for example, I had a customer the other day that was thinking about the tinted moisturizer, and then she's like, I think I might like that because I literally only use BB cream, mascara, and blush. And I said, oh my gosh, did you hear about our new mascara? And then I'm like, literally, you're gonna die. So then I showed her, a picture of the mascara, and I said, it also has this stuff in it. I didn't do any salesy crazy thing. I told her about the new mascara. Think about this, guys. And this was something that I remember Rachel Hollis said that is so true. That's something that I do, and I guess I sometimes don't realize it, but when she brought it up, and I was like, this is so true. When you're at when you are out shopping, and you have a cashier, you're like, hey, say you're Express, and you want to go get a top. And like, hey, can I get a different size? And then they're like, hey, I thought this would look really cute on you, and they bring you an extra piece of clothing. Guys, they're selling to you when they do that. You realize that? They're selling to you in a way that it's like, oh gosh, you just sold to me. Because I love this top you just showed me. Either you love it or you hate it. So do you get like super frustrated when you're at TJ Maxx or like, Express or somewhere, and they offer to show you and say, that I think this would look really cute on you. Oh my gosh, did you see this top? And that's upselling. That's all it is. And that's all you need to do, is making sure that you are really following your customers' needs. So for example, also, like I said, I told her about the mascara, and I said, we have mascara and blush too, and this mascara is awesome. And she ended up buying it. And that's where I recommend, if you want to, if they don't bite on it, you could do the normal price at first. But if they're like, oh man, I don't know, not right now, and you could say, how about this? If you want to go ahead and do the 3 of these, the blush, mascara, and tinted moisturizer, then I'll give you, 10% off. Or I'll throw in a free, I don't know, just any little thing, like a free brush or a free bag. And that is going to work for you 95% of the time. I'm not going to lie to you, it will. And that is something that works for me, is I will just tell people about this new stuff. Every new customer, guys, every customer that's purchasing a lip color from you right now, any product they're purchasing from you, I want to make sure that you are telling them about our new mascara, because it's something to tell people about. If they're buying a lip color, and then just say, dude, have you heard of our new mascara? And they're going to be like, yes, I saw it, and I really have been thinking about it, and I don't know, how do you like it? That's me. I ask every restaurant I go to, I say, what do you recommend? What's your favorite food? And that's where I literally let somebody else pick something out for me. Not everyone's like that, trust me, but I enjoy people telling me what to do. If somebody's like, oh, you have a new mascara out, and if they didn't tell me about it, I'm not gonna know about it. Maybe they didn't see it on my page. But every single person, if somebody's getting anything from you, tell them about the mascara. Say, we have this new mascara, it has a lash builder in it. It's going to extend your lashes as you use it, and it's bomb. It is bomb. And then show them a picture, and then they're gonna say, oh yeah, I want that, right? They're going to, because it's worked every single time. And if they don't say it, maybe not right now, it's too expensive. All right, if you want to go ahead and bundle it in, I'll just give you a free shipping, or I'll give you 10% off this time. Because what that's going to do is it's going to get them hooked on another product. So I say it's okay to discount stuff if you're upselling. So upsell, discounts, good, because you are going to get them into another product of ours that they're going to love, and they're going to continue to buy it, and they'll buy it at full price next time. So That is literally what I do to everybody. And another good thing is say, okay, start commenting right now and tell me your absolute one favorite product with SeneGence. Like, what is the one thing you can't live without? If you feel like you're going to get overwhelmed, because sometimes people get overwhelmed by too many things. You know, we have a lot of products. And I think that when I focus more on maybe one product for a day or one product for a few days, then that helps me so much more. So Emily, tinted moisturizer. Why do you love the tinted moisturizer? Why are these things your favorite things? Tell your customers about them. You are passionate about them and you love them, so why wouldn't they love them? You know, why wouldn't they want to buy what you like? Because you're gonna sound way more authentic if you're telling about something that you love. So for example, somebody's getting, you know, a lip color. My absolute favorite product is the tinted moisturizer, for example. So say have you heard of our tinted moisturizer? Because this is my absolute favorite product and I love it, and I think you would too. And see what they say. You know, tell them why you like it, because that's going to really, really get you sales. When people can feel your like and you feel your passion, then they're going to be more passionate about it. So maybe that's what you guys do after this, is that you go on your page or you go through people that have already purchased from you, and you focus on one thing that you really think that they would love. And you've got to take cues. You know, you've got to take cues from what people say. If somebody says they don't wear much makeup, they only wear a cream, mascara, and blush, you should be getting all of those for them. And that should be easy because we have those products. And they buy, I've heard this, you know, people buy beauty products when they're in that state. You're more likely it's actually a statistical fact that you are more likely to sell to somebody that's already buying than get a new customer. I think so much we try to focus on getting new customers, and which is fine, but we got to realize what we have and take care of those current customers. I mean, I have customers that have been purchasing from me for 2 years now. I want to take care of them, even if it's giving them a shout out on my page and making them feel beautiful. So I say, you know, I will text my customers, you know, once they get something, I'll say, how are you loving the hair recovery system? And then, you know, just to follow up, and then they'll say, I love it. And I'm like, send me a picture. I want to see your hair. Like, send me a picture of your hair. I want to see how it looks. And so they'll send me a picture and I'll be like, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Like, you know, and it does. I say that it makes them feel so special. How does it make you feel when somebody tells you, you know, that you look pretty or you think their hair looks good, or like, how does it make you feel? So it's going to make your customers feel that way too. And then once you do that, ask for referrals. Okay, so you're going to ask them for a referral. Hey, do you care if I post this picture on my sales page? Or would you mind posting a picture of my group and, you know, tagging me to see if anybody else would like it? And I will, and if you want to, you could give them maybe like a 10% off or a free shipping next time, just for referrals. Referrals are huge, and that's how you're going to build your customer base, by getting new customers with your current ones. So you want to make sure that you are asking for that referral so that you can, you'll get new customers. You'll have somebody else say, oh my gosh, I saw your hair and it looks amazing. Or even ask them, do you know anybody else that's been having like hair issues, or has anybody told you your hair is beautiful, like that you think might like this? So that could be another way of asking for referrals. Make sure that you're having that conversation with your customers, and that you are I am on a texting basis with most of them. My Facebook Messenger is insanity. So I'm on a texting basis, and I make sure to spend that 2 seconds out of my day to make them feel good. Make them know that you care. Make them know that you think they look beautiful in it. You know, what and that's really going to be where you're going to get recommendations from other people. You're going to have other people talk about it, and they're going to talk about you, and they're going to say, oh my gosh, you know, Danae has this awesome product, and they're gonna go, it's gonna just come. When you make your current customer base feel good, you're gonna get more because they are feeling like they are being taken care of. So be obsessive is something I had written down about knowing your customers. You know, make sure that you know what's going on with them, and collaborate with people. This is a way to earn all of this stuff that is over here. So sales is going to give you, it's going to make you not be able to do under $2,000 a month. If you do these things continuously and take care of your current customers, you are going to earn these SeneSales incentives. So the incentive for SeneSales is, like I said, there's Ruby, and then this is all the things you get. I mean, you can earn so many different things from this catalog. Did you guys, I mean, comment if you guys didn't even know this existed, because this is a newer program. So you're going to be able to earn these things, and the company just sends them to you. So you can go, look at how cute that is. Zip, you know, whatever, all of these different things. I got last time, I picked a Ruby Experience Day. I thought this was super cool that you could actually pick a gift, and then we get to go on some sort of an experience. So yeah, if you had no idea, guys, this is a great thing to start on and start tracking and see if you can earn these extra prizes. These are an amazing incentives. Look, when you start getting to Sapphire, you can get a Tory Burch watch, Ralph Lauren tote, let's see, keep going. Ray-Ban Aviators, how cute is that? And another Experience Day gift card, Emerald, and you can get, look at these prizes, guys. A Garmin GPS smartwatch, a Michael Kors leather backpack. This is just for doing your job. Okay, so the first part of it is going to be the sales, and then there's the sponsoring. So this is where this directly into sponsoring is this upselling and customer referrals. You're going to find somebody that is going to want to initially buy a ton from you, and that's where you offer them the choice. You offer them the choice to be a customer or a distributor. So when you do that, you're going to, if you upsell to people, you're easily going to have orders of $300 if you continue offering to upsell genuinely. So that means, hey, $300 in orders? Okay, right there, 350 bucks. You can get a 300 PV order. That's where you want to tell your customers, oh, just letting you know, you can actually sign up and get this much product plus double for the same price. And that's going to be, that's where you can tell them, there you go. There's your 300 PV order. That's one qualified distributor on this sponsoring incentive. So if you break it down to get Emerald, which is the highest one, that's about 6 new qualified distributors per month that you would need. So if you make a focus like 1 or like 2 maybe the first week, and then the next week you could have 1 be a focus. And then you continually will build that. So if you just want to get the Ruby, which is still amazing, and these are amazing incentives that the company, I have not seen this before. These are brand new. I kind of wish they were available last year because, oh baby, I would be getting some watches. Not that I've gotten it a few times this year, but you can get 7 to 9 new qualified distributors in a quarter. 7 qualified distributors in 1 quarter. So that is not very, that's so doable. That is so doable. If you're talking to people, following up with people, offering that choice when you upsell, you are going to be able to hit that and get these extra incentives and then share it with people, guys. People love to see this Sisterhood. They love to see when you earn things. Oh my gosh, my company gives us a free gift for hitting goals. Like corporate America a lot of time doesn't do that. My old job did not do that. We would do so well. I would do something. My boss said he was going to take me to dinner one time for hitting a big quota. Never happened. Some places do. But if you are incentivized by incentives, like if that's what gets you going, then this is huge. I am the type of person that likes incentives. I like the lips trip, and it's doable, okay? And you have to get yourself in the right mindset. If you think you can't do it, then you're not going to be able to. You have to continually tell yourself that you're going to be able to do something, and this is what you're going to do it. And if you don't do good one day or 1 week and you have an off week, that's okay. It's going to happen because you're going to have weeks where you're off. You're going to have weeks where you don't feel good. You don't feel like talking to anybody. But you just got to pick yourself back up. And that's where I totally recommend making sure you listen to some personal development, because that is huge for things. Trust me, I am not 100% always motivated 24/7, but I will say that, once you start when you feel your customers love things, that's what does it for me. That is literally my absolute favorite thing ever, is when I hear my customers saying how blessed or how much more confidence they have. Like, I literally have a customer's husband that's getting ready to order $350 of product, and of course I offered him the choice. I said, hey there, hey buddy, when are you guys gonna get on this? Like, when are you and your wife, like, it could be you already are buying stuff for her all the time from me. Like, why don't you just save some money? You guys can do this together. And I offered it to him. I basically offer it like that. Okay, I don't push it. If they say, oh, I know, we've been thinking about it, I'm like, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. You're going to save money. It's going to be fun. And then if they aren't into it, I drop it. Don't push people to not want to buy from you anymore because you're being pushy. You want to make sure that you are 100% just being genuine. And don't push people if they say they're not 100% into it. It's sometimes so much better to have customers that buy a lot, and you're just like, thank you so much, because there are times that you get distributors in that bought so much purchases from you, and then they ended up not buying anything as a distributor. So you've got to make sure that you have somebody, and I've changed my aspect of recruiting. I am actually a little bit more intentional in my recruiting now. I want to make sure that somebody is in the game with me and they want to possibly be able to quit their job. They want to do this as a side hustle. And I say it's not easy, because it's not easy. It is not. It is something that takes a ton of work, but it is rewarding. It's something that you are able to be rewarded from tremendously if you are willing to put in the work. You have to realize that, and you have to try new things. So the live sales that I do, I'll do those sometimes, and I'll do fun little spinner wheels giveaways. So this was one I did. I got this thing on Amazon. So I'll do a live sale. People love this. I have my customers saying, I love that freaking wheel. So they'll be like, if somebody makes a purchase or shares a video, they will get a extra spin. So I'll have them spin it, and I'll be like, and then I'll say, you won a free gift. So I'll send that with you. So, and by free gifts, I do anything as little as shop miss A bags that are $1. I'll do like an ouchless hair tie and send thank you cards handwritten with every customer. I ran out of them and I felt so bad, so I actually went live and said, this is my thank you to all of you guys for your purchases, because I ran out of thank you cards. And I want you guys to know how much I'm appreciative for you purchasing from me, and tell them how it helps your family, your business. Like, this is my only job now. This is what I do. And even when it wasn't, I said the same thing. I did this for a year and a half. I just quit my corporate America job in July. So I want you to also realize this can be done with a job. Now, as far as balance, I'm not the best on that, okay? I will tell you that I just worked hard, and I don't think there is really a thing such as balance, because it is something that you just gotta have the will to do it, and you have to have the conversation with your family to make sure that you aren't getting burnt out, because, you know, my husband is very supportive. There's been times we've gotten fights. He's been like, you need to get off there. You know, you need to get off of here and spend time with me. But I tell him what I am doing. So I tell him, babe, I'm gonna do this live sale, even though he still doesn't help, and my kids come up and go crazy. If you guys have seen them, my kids are nuts. I tell him this is what's gonna happen, and this is my goal. My goal for this is to make $2,000 by Friday. So that I set goals for myself all the time. I make sure that I am doing something that's going to mentally make me do something. Thank you, Kimberly. Because if you don't have a goal, listen to this. Guys, look at this. Hey girl, I need Lexi Berry lip sense. You packing? That's another guy. A guy just messaged me for lip sense. So, guys, it's time. These men are wanting to buy for their wives. Make it simple for them. My husband is not a huge romantic guy. If you make it simple for them, go to Target and get a free or a $1 gift bag. Say, free gift packaging. I'll give you a gift bag with your order, and it's done, bro. It's done. So if you do that, you're gonna have some guys reach out to you. It's Christmas time. Make sure you're marketing not only to the women, but to the men, and that you're telling them free gift packaging. You know, it comes with a bag. You buy it. All I do, I've had like 4 men purchase from me within the past few days. And isn't this the best gift for men? So even if you feel comfortable with it, which you've got to get out of your comfort zone, go live on your personal page and say, hey, I wanted to just go live real quick and say, I'm going to be doing a special for you men out there that need to get your ladies some hookup. I will recommend a color if you have no idea what you're doing, and I will get this package for you. You pay me, I send it to you, put it in the bag, you're done. So, men like it simple, to the point. Do that. You know, do that. You're going to get people that are going to message you. You're going to get people saying, all right, I saw your video. Can you give me a recommendation for my wife? I have no idea, but I know I always see you putting all this lipstick stuff. So do that. Right now, you're going to get some sales from guys, and maybe their wife has never tried it. You know, maybe you don't have their wife as a friend on Facebook, or it's somebody that you don't know. This is the perfect opportunity to gain new customers and make sure that you're taking care of the men and marketing to them also, that you can help them with their gifts for this holiday season. Okay, I get on tangents. Sorry, guys. Collaborating with local aesthetic shops is something that I have been doing also. So I am getting ready to collaborate with an aesthetic shop, which is basically a place that does like the Botox, lip injections, blah, blah, blah. This is the perfect product for that too. So if you know, a lot of those places want to do parties. They want to do, you know, little get-togethers. So I'll say, do you care if I have my lipstick out also? And they'll say, of course not. That's fine. So then that's a collaboration. Collaborations are huge. I do them all the time. And it really is going to help them and you. So when somebody's getting their lips done, I mean, I had a girl come to my party. Sorry guys, I got a call. I had a girl come to my party. I had no idea who she was. And I don't know if she saw it from the aesthetic place or something, but she's now one of my customers. She got the mascara, she got the lip sense, she had never heard of it. So there's so many people out there that have still never heard of this product, and you have to tell them about it. So I have a group, but Marlene, I would share it on my personal page. I've been using my personal page a lot too, but just try not to make it like super salesy, just make it easy. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the inner circle courts. So the inner circle courts are another recognition program from SeneSales. You can go into resources, again, recognition program and reports, and then there is inner circle courts. This is going to, I'm not going to read this off all to you, but there is different courts and different things that you earn for hitting goals. So annual personal volume is 25,000 PV. So if you can break that up and you can see that 25,000 PV divided by 12 months is about 2,000 PV a month. What should be able, okay, here it is right here. 2,083 PV monthly, are broken down either further, only 480 PV a week. So this breaks this down for you, and that's a way that you can also earn another incentive from the company. It tells you what you get here. These are doable things, guys, and if you break them down, like I said, if you break them down into monthly, quarterly, what you need by Leaders Conference, your annual personal sponsors, you will get there, okay? You're going to be able to do it, and you're going to be able to do it by upselling, by making sure you're taking care of your current customer base, and then collaborating with other people and doing more. Hold on just a second. Oh, yes, Emma, it's so achievable by anyone. And you don't have to be of a high rank. You don't have to have this Sapphire $3 million team. You do not. These are sales. That's what I love. Sales is in your control, okay? You can focus on a team and you can beat yourself up if your team isn't doing well, but you can do whatever you want for your sales. That is your control. That's something that you can make sure that you can get done. And I have been supplementing any downward spiral of my team commission, if there was, in sales. So I say, okay, my goal, I'm like red here, sorry. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like trying to cover. I make sure that I say, my commission was X amount. My monthly income that I want to earn is X amount. So that's where you need to focus on your sales. And you can make sure that you are going to be able to achieve that by setting those goals for yourself. So if you think about it, break it down, guys. If you have a sale that's $500 in one day, if you're ordering it 50% off, that's $250 profit, approximately, minus tax, shipping, and fees. Okay, $250 a day. Say you worked 8 hours at your office job. That's a $31 an hour. That's a $31 an hour job. Think about it. Think about the amount of money that you can make if you really prepare and get yourself ready for any type of a promotion, a sale. That's $31 an hour. That's huge. That's a great income, even if it was a $500 sale. Let's double it. Say you had a $1,000 sale. You spent 2 hours. Let's see, you spent 1 hour, doing the live video. You spent 2 or 3 hours packaging orders, because it's going to take a while. $1,000 divided by 8 hours. You made $125 an hour. Okay, or actually, yeah, $125 an hour. That's what you would be equivalent to. Think about that when you're trying to say what you want to achieve and what you can achieve, and then make sure that you're telling your husband or your spouse, this is what I did. And even if it's just telling them, because men like to know that when you're spending time doing something, that you're earning money. Okay, that's just how it is. If they see you online all the time, they see you doing stuff, they want to know that you're making money, and they want to know what you're doing. And I totally agree, Kayla. It's everything else is going to follow if that is your focus. It's so true. And that's how I was able to earn Australia. That's how I was able to earn, Costa Rica and New Zealand, because I make sure that I do things that are going to help me follow suit to and do activities like Erica said, income producing activities. So make sure that what you're doing, even if it's an hour that you have to do a power hour and turn everything else off, and you're really trying to focus on stuff. Yeah, it's usually my husband's first question too. So how much money did you make? I agree. So I'm going to continue to go over here. So the Ultimate Royal is the biggest of the best of the best thing that you can achieve as a distributor. And this means that you guys, if you're an Ultimate Royal, then you will get Inner Circle, Downline, Personal Volume Court, Inner Circle, Personal, Inner Circle, Downline, Personal Volume Court, Inner Circle, Personal Volume, and Inner Circle, Personal Sponsors Court. So what this means is that you're doing all three of these activities. You're sponsoring, you're selling, and you're helping your downline, your current downline, and building a team. So the Ultimate Royal is the creme de la creme of this. So this is going to give you, it also has an annual goal sheet that you could print out here and say what your goals are. So if you want to go ahead, if you like to print that out, that's going to help you a lot. Also, if you go over to the other one, you're going to find at the bottom, here is a weekly goal and action plan that you guys can print out, and this is what you need to do per week to do these activities. Now make sure that you are you're really working on doing things that are going to help you produce these things. You could work so much on saying, this is what I want to achieve, and you could get too caught up in actually writing it down, you know, setting all of this stuff up, but then you don't actually do anything. So make sure that you're actually following through and doing the things that are going to help with upselling and getting you guys to those goals. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have. Be obsessed. What would it look like? So yeah, tell about the one thing that you love. Increase your revenue is going to increase your revenue by 50%. It could increase your revenue by 50%, guys. If you upsell the one thing that you love to your customers, it could increase your revenue by up to 50%. What could that do for your business? So my goal for you guys and challenge right now is to go ahead and challenge yourself to sell X amount of one thing by the end of this week. And you want to make sure that you are focusing on something that you love, and tell me how it goes. And then upselling to your current customer base that's maybe ordering right now. You know, are they ordering a lip color? Making sure you're telling them about the mascara. So that's my goal for you guys. So I hope this was helpful to you. I know I went over the time a little bit, but I hope everybody has an amazing day. I can't wait to see the rest of the trainings, and I hope you guys realize this is going to be gold for you. Make sure that you are writing down some things, because when you see so many trainings, you're going to feel like an overload. So make sure you're writing down a few things that you think you could do right away to help you succeed better. So, all right, thank you guys. And I'm wearing Bella. I know people were asking.